Mr. Imran Islam, President Geo TV, Mr. Goodrich, President of Indian Chambers of Industry and Commerce, Mr. Banerjee, Excellencies, Honorable Indian delegates, Pakistani businessmen, women, tradesmen, investors, and of course, renowned names from Pakistani and international media. Ladies and gentlemen, Assalamu alaikum, good afternoon. It's really a great pleasure to be here and having this great opportunity to meet some of those very eminent Indian businessmen and businesswomen. I had this opportunity a few months ago, and of course when we went to India for this inaugural session of ICP, I think it was a treat to watch the way Indian side has built its infrastructure to promote trade and commerce with Pakistan in times to come. And I'm sure you must have enjoyed your stay in Lahore a lot and must have refreshed your memories, those of you who have been born here or your elders who belong to this part of the subcontinent. And Lahore, of course, is a city which has great values and great history. You must have also been to downtown Andarun Shahar, we call it. This is my constituency. My son Hamza has snatched it from me. It's a different question, but it's a great constituency where you can have, if you want to have the best sweet dish, rabdi, you can have it in Pani Ka Tarab Wala. If you want to have siri pie, if you want to have puri chole, if you want to have the best fish, tali hui machli, and anything, it's in downtown in Andarun Shahar. And if you want to really listen to music, you come across the best musicians over there, the best dancers, the poets, pehlwans, wrestlers. And if you want to really enjoy wonderful life over there, it's available there. And if you commit a smaller sin, Badshah Mosque is there. And if you commit a major sin, Tomb of Dada Sahab is there. So it's a very, very comprehensive constituency. So, ladies and gentlemen, I think we are gathered here today to discuss far more serious issues which belong to our posterity, to our future. As I said earlier on at Atari, and I will repeat it even at the cost of repetition, that during the days of partition, we crossed rivers of blood. And as if that was not enough, subsequently, we fought 3 wars, and billions were lost on both sides, precious lives were lost on both sides, and we gained nothing. As I speak, our problems, our tensions are still to be resolved. And I think we have now come to understand and appreciate that the surest way towards moving towards peace and tranquility, towards happiness and prosperity, is through interaction, is through dialogue, is through having these exchange of visits, having very important, interesting subjects discussed at these forums. And therefore I feel this visit of yours is most welcome visit, and we feel we are very happy to interact with you, to discuss with you how can we carve out a future for this region, for our people on both sides, which did not have great opportunities in the past. We had tensions, we had problems, we had wars, we had destruction. And having said that, today both countries are armed to the teeth. India has nuclear technology, so has Pakistan. And God forbid, if we fight again through military terms, nothing will be left. Very few people will be alive to tell others what happened. So I think the lesson is that we have to talk to each other, we have to become friends, and we have to become good neighbors. That is the only option. There is no other option available. And in that, I think the best course is to expand our commerce and our trade and exchange with each other our strong points. India is very strong in steel. Pakistan is very strong in textile. India has other expertise. Pakistan has certain other strong points. This is how, through which we can alleviate poverty in this region. We can alleviate hunger in this region and deploy these resources for the well-being of the two countries. India has a wonderful record of development in the last decade. 6%, 8%, 9% GDP. Pakistan, unfortunately, has not done so well. But I think India, while having a expanding middle class, it has problems with lower classes, poorest of poor, like Pakistan. And we have to feed them. We have to, feed their stomach to make them look like, very productive citizens of the two countries and marginalize extremism, marginalize those segments of society on both sides who want to further escalate this tension for one reason or the other. So while we talk of trade, while we talk of investment, while we talk of exchanging our delegations to have better understanding and to refresh our good memories of the past and bad memories be left behind, I think it's extremely important that simultaneously we also address our differences, our issues. Otherwise, this journey will be incomplete. It will never reach its proper destination. And that is where I think I am coming from, that while we wholeheartedly, we support this this mechanism, and it is unstoppable. Let me say very clearly, how can the two landlocked provinces of Western Punjab and Eastern Punjab gain upper hand if they really, continue, exporting their products through Mumbai or through Karachi, entailing huge freight expenditure and losing the opportunity of gaining the advantage of proximity of distance and cutting their cost of production.